Hello, Dreamlight Valley friends. Thank you for visiting the channel. We are going to be finding the green potato and purple potato. This is Lisa. It's Unbounded Play. Thank you for coming to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. That really helps me to continue to make these videos. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the green, finding the green potato. And so part of finding the green potato is finding all of the emerald bottles in the water areas around. So we should have, you're going to have a total of 6 potions at the end before we make a rainbow one. I currently have 4. So I have the Raging Red potion, I have the Electrifying Orange potion, the Gleaming Gold potion, and the Brilliant Blue potion. And those are all with the other potatoes, like the golden potato, the blue potato. I have videos for each one of those. This is the map, so that you know there are 16 emerald bottles that you can find in each one of these areas. So where the bottle with the circle is depicted, that is the area that you will find the bottle. I'm not saying it's easy, especially if it's dark and it's raining. So guess what? When I decided to go and hunt for all these bottles, of course it's raining and it's dark. So if you were having the same frustrations, I'm in the same boat with you. If you can hold off and wait for good weather within the valley, I would try and do so. But otherwise, it's not impossible, and I will show you the way to find all of these bottles. There are 16, so that we can get the green potato and have our green potion. So I tried to keep them all kind of together for each one of the biomes that each one of the bottles was in. So one of them is actually, I think there's 2. 2 of them are up here in the frozen area. They are, if you're doing it in the dark, I don't know why I didn't go ahead and choose to, you can kind of see it like it's just a little white kind of bump that doesn't move anywhere, and you can kind of confirm that it's not a rock that's underneath the water. So you're just going to kind of fish until the rings turn that glittery orange-ish color. You don't have to land perfectly on top. You kind of want to land so that when the rings do appear, they kind of encompass the top of that bottle. And you can kind of see this in here. I'm not a very good fisherman within the valley, so my apologies. Okay, so there is one there. You can kind of see the top of it. I think if I reposition myself, you can kind of see it a little bit better. Yeah, it's just like a little white bubble. Sometimes they have a red cap. I've noticed that there's some that look like they have a red cap and some don't have a red cap. It'd have been much easier had it have had all of them had a red cap on them. So there we go. We have got the emerald bottle, and we can go ahead and put that in our backpack on our person, and then head and find some more emerald bottles. So we'll head over to the Forgotten Lands. There is only one emerald bottle in the Forgotten Lands, and it's in one of the ponds over here. I need to... I think I talked about this before. I have such a hard time navigating through here because it's so dark. And there is one. It's not in that pond. It's in the other pond. So let's go over to the other pond. And I found it hard if I didn't kind kind of guide, like kind of walk through so that you could see which pond I was at, because sometimes if I just show you a pond, then you're going to have to guess which pond it's at, outside of having the map as to which pond it's going to be within the biome. So here we've got another one. I've got Donald Duck kind of assisting me here on the left-hand side, checking out my fishing skills. So here we are. We've got another emerald bottle. Again, we have to get 16 of those. That's it for here in the Forgotten Lands. We don't need to get any more from here. I don't know what happened to the video. Alright, so we're going to head on down to the Sunlit Plateau and grab the bottles that are down there. There are 2 bottles in the Sunlit Plateau. It doesn't really look like the Sunlit Plateau because it's raining and it's dark. I don't know why I even continued on. I think I'd been wanting to put this video together, but also I wanted to, for myself, I wanted to get the green and the purple potato so that I could get the rainbow potion, which we will not be getting the rainbow. We can get the rainbow potion. I'll show you at the end of the video. But to get the rainbow fox, I still have some quests to do in order to achieve that. So I'll have that in a separate video. But it can be a little tricky to try and get these bottles. I think it's just because it's the user. I'm just not a good fisherman in the valley. But there you go. There's another one. So there's 1 bottle in the Sunlit Plateaus in the pond, and then 1 in the streaming river. So we're going to have to go over and get the one over in the river as well. And you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles currently. Okay, so somewhere here along the river is, I kind of needed to backtrack. So it's over here on the right-hand side, on kind of the right side of the plateau, the same side that the, you can kind of see it bobbling in there. It's just super faint. Just double checking on my thing. Yeah, so you just keep going. It may take, there you go. And then you get a couple of the golden rings, which indicate that you've kind of got a hold of the emerald bottle. And there we go. Now we've got 5 bottles. So we had 2 in the Frosted Heights, 1 in the Frozen Lands, 2 here in the Sunlit Plateau. And we are going to head to, let's see where we're going to go next. Well, we're going to go down to the glades, and I think there's 4 of them down here. And let's see. I know there's one over, see how hard it is? Maybe it's just me. And some of there were some other people within the community that suggested that you might need to remove some of the plants, the reeds that are in the water, because you could end up having a bottle that's very close to the reeds, so it's not really indicating that it's actually there. And, sorry, let's kind of checking this out. So if you didn't want to cheat, this was me not cheating, was I have the map, and I was just trying to, oh, so you can kind of see it over there, kind of bobbing. It has a little bit of a red cap to it, so you just gotta throw your fishing lure down there, kind of close to it. It doesn't have to be on top of it. We're just trying to get those rings to go around the top of the bottle. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah. All right. Come on. Ta-da! Oh yeah, it shows that I have too many because I kind of spread it all out, but when I put the video together, I I wanted to put all of the areas that we were going to all together, so that you wouldn't have to be running all around going, I give up, I'm going to go to another biome because I can't find it. So I just kept looking and kept coming back. So there we go. There's another one just kind of hidden. I did refer to the map that kind of guided me to where the bottom bottle could possibly be. I mean, this was kind of fun. It was fishing. It wasn't like, I'm sure there have been comments about the cooking. Like, if we have to do 5 of the same recipe, it should allow us to do, if we have enough materials in there, to do 5 all at once. So, this was a lot more fun than cooking within the game, I felt. And, I don't know, how can they make cooking a little bit more exciting? Alright, so there is another bottle, only because I saw it there earlier. I think we couldn't access it until update 5 because I'd seen the bottles in certain areas, but I wasn't getting those gold rings as of yet. I don't know if it was just you have to have the fairy godmother opened or the update had to come. I knew where some of them were just because I'd seen them before, prior to update 5. Update 5? Yeah. Maybe before I had fairy godmother officially open. Let's go with that. Yeah, and there's no real guide. I wish there was a spot like on the left-hand side, you know, for our quests that it would kind of mention these different secret little things. Like how close we are to getting all of the bottles. But I guess that's the kind of the secret mystery of these little potato quests. I would think like the first couple, it's a secret. But after 6, now we've got 6 potatoes that we've been working towards. I think there should be a little bit more information within the game about them. Maybe like a book that we have to open or something like that. Y'all can leave a comment if y'all agree. Okay, so I think there's 2 bottles in the meadow. Let me just double check that. Yes, that is correct. There are 2 in the meadow, 2 bottles in the meadow to capture. And I think there's one over here. Yeah, you can kind of see it faintly, the top of it. I need a little bit more guidance here. Who's going to fish with me today? Looks like Ariel. Hi, Ariel. Isn't this the most amazing day you've ever seen? Well, I could do without a little bit of the rain. If it could stop at some point, that would be lovely. And we're going to get that bottle out of here. We're going to go over to the other pond and grab the other emerald bottle. Let's head on over there. And anybody else just like super excited that the fairy godmother is here? I don't know if it's partly that fairy godmother is in the game or that we can just finally open up the pumpkin and move the pumpkin. But I have seen comments that it's like we shouldn't be moving her pumpkin from the Forgotten Lands. I haven't gotten that far through the game. But y'all can kind of comment and let me know your thoughts if you've gotten that far through the game as well. Is that the case? So here, I needed to move that. Now you can see the top of the bottle. So if you're not able to find your bottle in a certain area, you could have and I don't know if I put that there. I don't even think I put that there. I think that was just naturally there. It's hard to say. There we go. Okay, so the final bottles for us to get are down on Dazzle Beach. There are 5 down here, and I think one of them I'm going to have to move some things just so I can get to it. I know that there's one over here because I'd seen it before. You can see the bottle right there next to the lily pad with the red cap. And the reeds or plants don't really seem to be in the way. It's just a matter of being able to see that that's actually where the bottle is. And Elsa is helping with the fishing over here. I'm not sure if she stays with me the whole time. And there's supposed to be one over here with Maui, where I have Maui's thing. I think I'm gonna have to move it. Because I think that, I have Maui's home in the way. So, and I think the other one is over, oh, I think there's one by the bridge right here. Yeah, you see it there? It just kind of glistened there for a second. Yeah. And that's where the other bottle is, next to this bridge here. And I have Moana's fishing stand is right there, because I wanted her stand to be close to her house so she wouldn't have to walk very far, and she could stay on the beach. I don't know why I'm not able to get this one. It's being very, very tricky. There we go. We got the red rings, and yeah. And thank you for coming to the channel, everybody, and going on this little potato adventure, green and purple. We're going to knock out all of the green bottles first and get as far as we can for the green potato, and then we'll go ahead and do kind of a quick blow through for the purple potato. I think you're supposed to find these books, these purple books, and I think I might have accidentally bypassed the whole thing. So maybe I cheated. So you're gonna get the cheated version. Here's another one. So this is the third bottle down here. There are two more. One of them, I believe it is underneath where I put Maui's home. And then there is another one further down the beach. And then once you have that, you will have all of them. So let's head on down here, back over to the other section of Dazzle Beach. And we're gonna have to move Maui's. I tried throwing the fishing rod in the general area, but that was kind of a no-go. That was not working. So let me move his house, and I bet we see the bottle as soon as we finish placing this. I can always move it back if we can't get in there. There it is. It's got a red cap on it. It was immediately underneath it. I'd have never found it. Well, I'd have never been able to fish for it. So, trying to get those rings. Goofy's gonna help me here. And maybe not. He's not gonna hang out. Who's hanging out? Anybody coming over? Yeah, Goofy's coming back over. Alright, so let's grab this bottle, and then we'll have one more bottle to go. Ugh. Alright, let's try one more time. It's so frustrating. I hit the button right when it says A. I find that I try not to pay attention to the color, like when it says green. Like as soon as there's the A, I press the A button. And that most of the time works for me. Maybe that's why I'm not such a good fisherman. So, alright, so we've got one more bottle, and it's all the way over here on the left-hand side where we originally found Ursula in the cave. So a little further over here. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it sticking up right there.
Magic could be controlled here.
And just trying to catch those rings. There we go. Mother Gothel is running in thinking there's going to be a treasure or something that she can probably hoard off of me or take. And then you'll see her. I got the bottle, and she's like, oh, I don't like the bottle. I'm out of here. Bye. Okay, so once you have all of your bottles, and you can actually do this as you go along, you can click on each one and use it, and it turns it into the green pebble, you know, kind of like we had the little orange pebbles that we had to find. An emerald sliver. Does it say sliver? Let's see. Yeah, sliver. So just like the little orange pebbles, these are emerald slivers. And so as you are changing these all into a sliver, each one of the bottles, it will combine them all together. So you can kind of see up in the upper, my second little box up there, there's a little tiny dot inside the empty square. And that'll eventually be at 16. So we'll just kind of plow through all of these. And I think that's the last one. There we go. So we have 16 bottles turned into 16 emerald slivers. Now we're going to convert those slivers into a jade crystal. And all you need is the emerald slivers to create that jade crystal. Now, obviously, we don't have a potato yet. So now we need to go and use the jade emerald inside the mines. So up here in the Sunlit Plateau, we're going to head over to inside the mines. And you should have already opened up the secret door. I believe it was one of the Nala Simba tasks that you needed to do. And it opened up this kind of secret door that's over there to the right. So we're going to head over here to the right of this little waterfall, past this table. And just as we pass these little carts, mining carts, there is, and we already opened this. So you're going to go over to this table that has the green globe. And I think I lost the video. But you kind of, it'll say to interact. You interact with it, and all of a sudden, there's little seeds that fall on, that are green seeds that are on the floor. And so you're going to pick up those green seeds, and then you're going to go up to the Forgotten Lands and plant them in the Forgotten Lands. So we're up here in the Forgotten Lands. I kind of have a spot next to my, oh, see, I lost a little bit of video. So I planted it here, and when I planted it, it was raining. And I had already done the elixir. So my suggestion is if you want to wait for the rain to stop and you happen to have rain occurring, wait for the rain to be over. Otherwise, you generally have to wait for a day, or I don't know what the hours are, but I played like kind of last night. And I don't know what the timeline was, but it didn't matter because it had rained. And so now I was kind of put in that timeline to wait. And then this morning I was able to go and pick up the green potato. Okay, so I've got my green potato, and I'm going to head back over to my house. I mean, occasionally I have a crafting table in my pocket, but I find it easier to just run back to the house. So let's go in my house. I've kind of been carrying Goofy around with me here for a little bit because it is one of the Pixar Star Path duties to earn some of the rewards. And we're going to go through here, and the crystalline green potion we can finally make after, that was long to get to this point. We need an empty vial, the green potato, and the jade crystal. And you can't get the seeds until after you have gotten the jade crystal. So we are up in the Frosted Heights, where Olaf's area is, that his little cave. And there's this dark portal. And you'll need to speak the words in there, and you need to do them in order, just as I'm doing here. And So this is what I'm saying. I cheated. So dreams. So each one of these is a. I'll add the list below in the thing as to each one, and they have to be in order. Otherwise, you have to start all over again. And fugu is the next word. Speak your next one carefully. Did I do that? Or is that the... I had to redo it. I have to admit, I was winging it the first time. I was like, oh, well, somebody's got to have all the words that to put on here. And, yeah. So, the first one, there's some sort of voice coming. Speak the right word or leave. Okay, so potato is the first word. Speak the next word and be sure it's the right one. The second word is book. Speak the next word and be sure of it. Time is running short. Dreams is the next one. Speak the next word and the word to seal the spell. It is not bibbity bobbity. Speak your next one carefully. I wonder if there is another set of words in a different order, because I felt like as I did it initially, it would let me go so far with even the wrong thing in there. So a few words left. Speak another, make it count. The forgetting, I think, is the next one. Only 2 words remain. Speak the next one. Raspberry. And the final test has arrived. Speak the last word and seal your fate. I have done my tally. You have studied well. My secrets are yours to uncover. Now, there are purple books around Dreamlight Valley that has each one of the words in them. I bypassed the whole thing. I didn't see any purple books. So you got the cheated version. The purple potato. So we're going to take our purple potato and head back to the crafting station. Okay, so we're going to make our purple potion. That gets us the final step closer to the rainbow potion. You just needed the purple potato and a vial to do that. And that finishes that. Let me grab the next video. So I did the purple potion potato while I was waiting to get the green seeds for the green one. So you should have 6 potions. We've got the green potato potion, the royal purple potion, the potion that has a most regal purple tint. And let me go grab the rest of them. You don't necessarily need to if they're in your trunks, but I thought it would be nice to just kind of have them all together. So the orange potion, the golden potion, the blue one. So I have 6. So you should have 6 in order to make the rainbow potion, which gets you a step closer to getting the rainbow fox companion. But there is still a quest, I believe it's with Merlin, that we still need to tend to before we can get the fox. But at least we're going to have the rainbow potion. Click over to the potions and enchantments for the rainbow potion, and you can see it's one of each of all the colored potions together, and now we have the rainbow potion. Ta-da! We did it! All right. Well, thank you for coming to the channel. I hope you enjoyed this little adventure going through to get all of the potatoes, and we finally, well, we're almost there. I just need to get the rainbow fox, but pretty much we have solved all of the potato potion, having a potato mysteries. Yeah, so that was really fun. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. That really helps me to continue making these videos. As much as I like making them for myself, I definitely enjoy making them for all y'all out there, because I'm seeking answers to certain tasks, and I hope that I'm able to help in that way of when I find the answers that I'm sharing them with you, that helps you as well. So thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great time with this new update and a great adventure in Dreamlight Valley.